Hi guys, welcome to the video. This is a lemon sensation video, and in this video we are actually making Legos. I've done Lego videos in the past. I've done a Lego Poppet and a Lego Panda that was actually Minecraft. So in today's video we are going to be replacing the engine in this Jaguar SV. This is a great car. It is a drag racing car. It has a wing in the back and it is movable. Even though this is a Lego car, and most Lego cars can be some disappointing, like the red car in the background. That one isn't really cool. It looks more like a spaceship, kind of, but some cars can be disappointing, but this car was actually really fun to make because I just like the attention to detail with the stickers, and it's just a really cool car. So first we're going to take the roof of the car off to safely get out our passenger here. We're just going to put that on top of the car. And he is so fun, and he's like, I want to get this car fixed because I can't do my races. So we're going to set him to the side along with the roof. So he will stand by his roof while we safely do this, and he just wants to go to sleep, so he's just going to face plant. So first we're going to put the roof back on like any car would when it goes into maintenance, and first we are going to take off the front engine, basically the intake, and we are going to next pop down the bottom flap like so, and now you can get a view of the engine basically. But it's pretty unsafe to have these not installed into your drag race car, or it could start a fire, and that's very hazardous because our face planted man that was driving the car, he could catch on fire. So next we are going to take off the engine from the car. It has some flaps on it. This is actually a protection system covering the engine from any trying to get inside there. Maybe it's dust, maybe it's dirt, maybe it's just some grime. So that's why we're replacing it, because something is wrong with it, and we're going to inspect it. Next, we're taking out the engine. But to do that, we have to take out this little protection cap, also protecting it from dust, grime, grass, anything. And it has a little detection system that will make it fall down without taking it apart. So we will now pop out the engine. But first we need to remove that flap, and we'll just put it to the side like the rest. And this is actually an easy process if you know how to do it. So next we're going to pop out the next part, trying to get it out. So we're going to lightly pull and pull, and we finally got it off, but we did have to take off an extra part to get it off. This also protects the engine from anything. So now we can try and replacing the engine, but first we need to inspect it. So the problem might be that dirt and grime got into it, but we don't really see any brown spots on it. But we're just going to do thorough cleaning, and then we'll replace it. But we just need to take off that grill. So we're just going to pull that off, and then we have this extra part that makes clean air and some gases go into the engine to make it good and lubricated. So we're also going to take that off with a common screwdriver. It's a flathead. It's a little frustrating if something bad breaks. So we're going to put all the parts in a individual slot like we've been doing along the car, and now we have cleaned the engine, and we are going to test it to see if it works. So first we're going to put on that part that makes clean air and gases go in. It is a beautiful color in my opinion for what it has to do, and we cleaned that too because it was getting dirty from all those gases and it was getting rusty. So we actually replaced that with the same brand because this Jaguar SV is just an amazing car, so we need to fix it by all costs. So now we're going to put it into the car, but first we need to put the grill on. Can't forget that because it shows the beautiful Jaguar logo on it. Perfect. Now we will put it in. Perfectly amazing. Now we can put all the parts on again. So we need to put the front flap that protects it from any grime that gets connected on the bottom, and we're just going to flap that up. So we actually had to remove the engine to put this back in. So we're going to put it down and replace the engine in. because we didn't want to get any damage to the engine, so we had to take it out. Now we're going to flap it up again. This time we didn't have to remove it. Now we're going to put that front hood on that's near the windshield back on, because it came off when we took the engine out, so it must go on first. Now we're going to put the other parts on the bottom, but first we need to put this one on. If those bottom parts shove any grime back into it, we need to put the front part so it stays contained and doesn't contaminate any of the other cars. So we're just going to put it right on. Perfect. And we'll put that bottom protection piece. And it's perfect. Now this face-planted little guy is super happy to go back into his car. That's just so amazing. Now we're going to put the roof of the car on so he can get into his car. Perfect. And now we're going to show off the rest of our Formula cars and even that little moon buggy thing and our helicopter. It's not really a helicopter, it's more of an airplane with that trailer and the semi-truck. So first we're going to show off that Formula 1 drag racing car. It's a really good car, and the driver of this amazing beauty is this girl, and we're going to show you how she hops in. So first you release the mechanism lock and detach the lock so you can open the hover core. Now we just need to put her in safe and sound. We need to make sure that she's very secure so that she doesn't fall out. Now we're going to lower her glasses and we are going to put the lock on, and it is perfect now. So we can put her back in line now. This car goes so fast and it can do pretty cool wheelies, but we're going to put her back in line, and look at that cool moon buggy thing. Now that we have this car, actually we don't have a driver for it because no one wanted to be hired to drive in this one, but it does have a good engine, and it has good interior. It has good mufflers, because this does have mufflers, and the tires are functional, everything's functional, and there's nothing more to say to this car. So we can put that back in line. We'll just put it back in line there. And now we're going to do the airplane. The airplane is on a transport vehicle, so we're just going to drive the semi up. This is a fully functional semi-truck that is carrying a trailer and also a driver. This is Captain Hecko. Captain Hecko is a great flyer. He works in the Comets Air Show, and he has been flying for 15 years. He is pretty good. And he recently just got this new air show plane. It has flaps at the very back to help with aerodynamics. It has a cab that has a flap on it and it goes up and down. He also has an oxygen mask, and his uniform is pretty decent. So we'll just put him back on the trailer. And this is a special transport semi-truck that carries it around, and the captain and the driver are very good friends because they have been working. So the driver has been driving around for also 15 years, but got into the career 20 years before. So they're pretty experienced together. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this amazing Lego video. If you want to see more Lego videos like this, just leave a like so I know. And I hope you guys enjoy my channel. And see you guys next one. Bye!